Hello everyone, this is Yogini Samleti, data science trainer at 7 Mentor. Today we are going to see data structure and algorithms with the series. So let's start with part 1 today. So when we talk about data structures, let's understand what is data first. Data and its structures. So these are two different words. So data structure, as you can see, it is secret behind every smart program. Suppose if a developer or a programmer tries to write a code or any program, the beauty lies in the data structure and its algorithm. So let's start with the definition of data. We know what is data actually. The raw, unprocessed fact, figure, symbols or observations that is collected and stored. That is nothing but data. Data is a raw material. Like we can analyze it as data is raw material, whereas data structure and algorithms, these are the tools, methods used to effectively manage the process and extract value or the information or the output which we want in the output side. Okay, yes. Now let's go to what is data structure. See, whenever we have some data, we need to use it in an effective manner and it should be easily accessible. Okay, so this is the definition of data structure. Technical definition we can say, organizing and storing data in a computer so that it can be accessed and used efficiently. Let's take an example. Okay, see, this is the classification we will see later on. I would like to give an example of a cupboard. Let's suppose we have the cupboard right at our home. This is the cupboard. You may have seen the first shelf is quite long, then a bit smaller, and then medium size, right? You actually hang the clothes with the help of hanger here, right? So this space is more. Here, some of the cupboards have lockers. It may be manual or automatic locker. Okay, so any one. So this is the safety place in the locker. It has some different space there. Okay, then you keep your some daily wears, okay, daily dresses which you use, you keep here. Some special things or any files, folders you can also keep here. So you can see every part of the cupboard has some different size so that it can be accessed easily. Here you can see if you hang your clothes here, it is quite easy to remove and place it again, right? So these are the well ironed clothes which we place here, right? And it is efficiently used. The space if you see here, see this space if you see, this is efficiently used, right? And for locker we don't need such a big space. We only need small, because in locker we keep only precious and important things which should be known to us and the code or the key should be with us, right? So it has small space. So likewise all the shelves are divided. Similar thing happens in computer. If we use all the data in an proper effective manner, then we can access it easily also, and we can use more and more memory of the computer in a proper way. We will be going further, we will be seeing which are the data structures, which are the inbuilt, which are the user defined, etc. will be seeing in further series. Okay, yes, now let's come to the classification. It is of two types. Data structures are divided into two types, linear and non-linear. See, linear and non-linear. Linear is further divided here into statistic and dynamic. Okay, here you can see it is divided into static and dynamic. Okay, under static data structure, array and dynamic data structure, queue, stack, linked list. Okay, so let's see what is the basic difference between linear and non-linear. Linear, the data is arranged in a sequential manner. Okay, so let me draw. We can say like this, right? This is the sequence. Okay, this is the sequence. Like if you want to fetch this number or if you want to check this number, you need to pass through these first three, right? And then you can check which number is this. So this is in a sequence manner. There are two types, static and dynamic. Static means the size is fixed. Okay, so initially before using any array, you need to define the size. Then you can modify later on. But let's suppose the array. I'll just give you an idea of how the array is. Okay, this is suppose array. So how many? 4 elements can be stored. 0, 1, 2, 3. If I want to add 4th element, okay, if I want to add 4th element, it will throw me an error because my array size I have initially defined as 4 and I am trying to insert the fifth value here. Okay, I am trying to insert 5th value here. So static means the size initially defined and it is fixed. Dynamic, the name itself tells you changing, right? It can change. So this queue, stack and linked list, we will be seeing in further series how this works, but I'll just give you a small idea. If you want to add the 5th element in our case, okay, in case of queue, stack or linked list, yes, it will be done without any errors. Okay, it will be done without any errors. Okay, so this is the beauty of dynamic data structure. Now we can't say like this that if we are having dynamic data structures like queue, stack, linked list, then why do we need array? Yes, we do need array in few scenarios which we'll be seeing later. Okay, yes, so examples of linear are array, queue, stack and linked list. Okay, this we can say like this accordingly. This is very easy to work because the CPU, memory of the CPU is arranged in sequential manner. So it is quite easy to access. Coming to non-linear. Non-linear is completely opposite of linear. That is non-sequential. It does not has any kind of sequence. Okay, then it will not transfers the element in a single run. Okay, and then the best part which I would like to tell you about non-linear is it uses the CPU efficiently. This is the very nice what you can say, the quality of non-linear. Okay, going further we will be seeing all this. Yes, so see, whenever we want to write any program, we directly don't go and start with Jupyter or C and start writing the code. Okay, first what we do, we actually write some steps in simple words. You know what is algorithm? Algorithm is just simple steps how your program needs to be executed. So let's consider I want to add two numbers. Okay, a plus b. Okay, so it will be 5 plus 2. Okay, let's take an example. Now first is define, not this one, yes, define libraries. Next, okay, take input. Third, take input 1. Okay, I'll write here properly. Take input 2 because we need to have two numbers for addition. Fourth one, then add two numbers. Clear? Add two numbers. Store in one variable, or let's suppose we say result is the variable. Okay, then I'll not write print here, I'll write here display the result. Fine. So what we did here, we actually did some steps. We need to write our code in these manner only. So now when we go to any of the programming languages, C, C++, Java, Python, any of them, we need to write the code in their specific way. So we have this algorithm can be used in any of the programming languages. Okay, so now we will go to the definition. It is set of step-by-step instruction to solve a given problem or to achieve the goal. Okay, yes, so let's take a small example of cooking recipe in the kitchen. Let's suppose you want to cook biryani for today. Okay, so you will immediately go to kitchen and you will start cooking. No, you will first check whether you have all the ingredients. Which are the ingredients? First you have to list down. Then you have to go and check in your kitchen, and if it is available, then you start cooking, right? So making the list, okay, and then whichever is not there, bringing them, okay, from the market, and then start cooking. Okay, so before cooking you need to know, yes, you have to make hot water, you have to cut the vegetables. So this is the procedure which is for making of biryani. Okay, so just a small example. Yes, technically also this is called as the pseudocode. Okay, this is also called as pseudocode. See, whenever the interviewer will be asking you, just tell me the algorithm, or he would ask you to write the pseudocode. This is also called as pseudocode, that is the steps to be executed. Okay, so here you can see that we give some input, it processes with the help of algorithm, and we get the desired output. Okay, yes. Now, where these data structure and algorithms are used? It is used in managing large amount of data in social network. Okay, scheduling task. See, scheduling task, this happens in the backend, in the computer, at the hardware level and software level, but that is a different part. Just try to remember to schedule the task. When you open a Chrome, okay, and when you open the VLC, the one which you open first will be open. So it is at the backend, the schedule is given for each and every task. Which one comes first, which one is to be executed first or last, etc. That is done with the help of time and the space required. Okay. For planning routes like GPS system, suppose you have to go from place A to B. Okay, but there are two routes. So which route will be taking the minimum time and it will be the fastest route. So that also helps for that. Data structure and algorithm is also helpful. Optimizing process such as arranging tasks so they can be completed possibly quickly. See, in this case I would like to tell, if some of the software which are heavy in your computer, they take some more time to load or to start. So in that case, what the computer does, suppose with the software you are trying to open a Word file, the Word file will open fast, right? Because it has less space and it will be executed fast. But the software, it will take more time. So this can be the example for data structure and algorithm. Also solving complex problems. Okay, so this making best way to pack a truck to make a computer learn from data. This we will be seeing in further series. Okay, yes, I would like to give you two takeaway key points. Data is what? Just remember, data means what and data structures are how. So if you come to know what and how, then it is very easy to learn data structure and algorithms using Python. So in next part, we will be seeing what are data structures, how they work, different types of data structures. We will be also seeing small codes regarding the data structures also. We'll be trying to execute within few seconds so that you will come to know how exactly they work. Till then, stay tuned. Bye.